Listen, protesters, I don't understand it halfway either. I'm still trying to learn it as well. Apparently, Fleckers is outside doing what he do, doing it well, talking to protesters at gun control, at a gun control march or rally or something like March for Our Lives is what it's called. And apparently they're marching, but they don't know a damn thing. Surprise, surprise. Raise your hands. How many of y'all are surprised? Huh? How many of y'all are surprised that some of them didn't know what the hell they was talking about? They were just out there because the emotion of it all just got them all riled up and they wanted to be a part of something. I'm not surprised, and I hope y'all aren't either, but I want to see how ridiculous they sound to me, daggone way. Before I move forward, I want to say thank you so much to everyone who have purchased hats. And anyone else who want to purchase one, make sure you go to the link below, hatsforsale.com, put in LFR10 for 10% off, and you'll get free shipping all over America, okay?
Fleckers, this week we're at the March for Our Lives, downtown LA. What's your sign say?
It says the NRA is a terrorist organization.
Very cool. And do you think ISIS is a terrorist organization?
I do, yeah.
Think Al-Qaeda?
I do.
Hamas?
Yeah.
Okay, so they're all in the same category to you?
Yeah, pretty much.
Brian, hello. Brian wants me to sign his MAGA hat. This is my first signature, guys, my first autograph. I'm Austin.
Oh, cool.
What's your name?
Well, I go by Double.
Congratulations, man. If that was really your first autograph, bro, congratulations on that. That's huge. That is absolutely huge, my man. Congratulations.
Signature, guys, my first autograph. I'm Austin.
Oh, cool.
What's your name?
Well, I go by Double Bowie. Basically, everyone here, it can all be boiled down to they don't want guns.
Would you be down for guns are illegal?
Yes.
We don't need guns.
You lean more towards the all guns?
I'm on the all guns thing.
If you look at a weapon of war, if you could have an AR-15, why couldn't you have a nuclear weapon? I mean, it makes sense that you should not have a really potent weapon.
Oh my
Do you think
gosh, that made so much sense, lady. I love how Fleckers just kept his face all straight because he wanted to laugh. He wanted to laugh, but he said, you know what? Bless this lady's heart. This sign, protect your kids, not your effing AR-15. What? Okay, all right.
Guns should be legal or illegal?
Yeah, sure. They could be
Yeah,
legal.
sure, huh?
You know,
Legal or illegal?
legal, as long as you're not, capable of killing dozens of people within a minute.
But the majority of mass shootings do use handguns, though.
That's a bummer. A wise man made a good point to me today. He said, we used to march for our rights, and now we have people who are marching to take their own rights away and to take rights away from everyone. It's very odd. I don't think they know the difference between a semi-automatic and an automatic. If they did, they know that automatic guns have been banned for a long time, and semi-automatic, that's pretty much every gun now. So if you want a ban on semi-automatic guns, you're banning all guns, basically.
You do not need an automatic rifle to be killing game.
Well, automatic rifles are illegal.
Semi-automatic rifle, excuse me.
Okay, yeah. Semi-automatic, obviously there is a difference. One trigger pull, one bullet. But I think when it comes to Second Amendment, it's more about self-preservation and self-defense, right?
No. I live in this country 30 years, and I never used the gun, and I don't feel it's okay use the gun for nobody.
What about the Constitution, though, and like the rights?
The Constitution is okay. The Constitution is like the Bible. You believe, and you believe in the Constitution. You can kill people.
But Constitution is not like the damn Bible, man. The Bible is the Bible. The Bible is the Word of God, and it comes with faith. Constitution has nothing to do with faith. The Constitution is like the Bible. If you believe, you believe. I'm not good at impersonations of voices, but if I was, man, I would do it. I'm telling you right now, and I don't even care if I get canceled. That's just who I am. Y'all should know that I do everything that I do in love anyway. But it's hilarious that he acts like he knows what the hell he's talking about, but he don't.
Well, it's okay. You can kill.
It's okay to kill each other when you're trying to fight for your country or your land, or but when it comes to me shooting you, then it's a crime.
The truth.
She high as hell. She high. She is floating on a cloud, baby.
This is all based on culture. And these people, they actually believe that gun control can work, but all empirical evidence shows otherwise. The Washington Post actually came out with a fact check on Marco Rubio, and they found that no recent gun law would have stopped any mass shooting.
That dude is a plant. He is a plant. He wasn't just out there. He is a plant. He rode there with Fleckers. That's Fleckers' little cousin, Lil Irk. That's Lil Irk right there. He try to act like, man. And when I'm talking to the people, I'm gonna need you to come up to me, right? And I'm gonna need you to ask me for my autograph, right? It's gonna be a big moment. It's gonna be a MAGA hat too. You just so happen to be out here, all right? That's what's gonna happen. All right, you got it. Okay? Make sure you come up to me the right time. All right, don't look in the camera. All right, don't look in the camera.
You don't need an assault rifle. You don't need a civilian. Doesn't need a. I have face tattoos. Like I don't need to be owning a gun. I'm irresponsible already.
I feel like I'm in a zombie.
That was dumb as hell. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. That was just a different perspective. Love you. That wasn't dumb. Sorry.
Sci-fi horror movie where people are programmed robots, like the tech companies and the media just wound them up, and then they march and shake their hands and do whatever the TV tells them.
What's going on here?
What did you see? No guns, fucking Trump, and eating peace.
Okay.
The sign is reversible, just like the Russian-styled R, that the NRA is indeed BS and is funneling Russian money to have gotten Trump elected. So we got to get this guy out of office.
Look at you being creative with the reversible sign. You sheesh, bro. You're so daggone creative, man. Good job. Excellent job, my man.
All right, there's a new theory.
The NRA has been touching base with the Russian pro-gun movements. At least that's what I've heard.
Alberto, uno de los asistentes. Alberto, ¿cuál es el mensaje en esta marcha?
CNN es muy falso, muy malo, muy malo.
Bueno, ahí tenemos uno que no todo el mundo está de acuerdo.
What if a criminal came into your house with a gun? You'd be at a disadvantage.
Indeed, but that's just, I guess, the bad luck of my life, circumstance, or whatever. It had to happen. I don't know.
Run, shelter, and well, hide, shelter.
And the last one would be if I run, say someone's breaking into my house, I would go into the deepest, darkest room in the house and hide. Then they come any closer and I have a gun, I shoot them. Do you not agree with that plan?
I don't agree with that. I would never shoot anybody.
Even if they're breaking into your house and have a gun themselves?
No, I would not shoot them.
Yeah, he would say, look, leave my family alone. Get off my kids. Stop biting my wife. Stop doing that other thing to my wife. Wife, stop liking it. What are you doing? Get away. People are weird, man. It's okay.
Well, I
I'm
guess
weird
we're different
too.
there.
I think a lot of Republicans think it's all about banning guns and completely disregarding the Second Amendment or repealing the Second Amendment, and it's not about that.
It's not a question of abolishing the Second Amendment or taking people's guns away.
You know, because the point is not to ban guns.
It's not about taking guns away from people. No one's trying to do that.
I'm Australian. I am from Australia. Wait, what does it say? I can't read it.
I'm from Australia to say gun laws work.
I know that in Australia...
Australia is an obvious one.
Australia did it and was very effective.
I hate how they bring up Australia because the government basically forced people to bring up their guns. And according to gunfacts.info, homicide and...
Bruh, how you know so much, man? You are a plant, Lil Irk.
Firearm crimes actually increased after the firearm ban.
You said don't take guns away. Australia basically had a mandatory buyback.
Well, they had a mandatory buyback combined with a fantastically popular voluntary give back.
No more mass shootings.
Not one since.
But is it fair to say that there were not that many mass shootings before that? And
there was one when one is enough, right?
Yeah.
One is enough.
So what's really interesting to me is I spoke to an LAPD officer, and they told me that most gun crimes in Los Angeles are actually done with illegal guns, and nobody here cares about that. There's millions of illegal guns.
Why do you have a wooden spoon tied to your microphone, brother? I just noticed that you got a wooden spoon tied to your... Is that the... Okay, I guess the microphone must be a little short and you put the spoon there to extend the handle to make it easier to hold. I got you. Never mind. That's my own question. Sorry. Carry on.
Most crimes are done with illegal guns. No legislation is going to stop any illegal gun, but nobody here cares.
Absolutely. And they...
Facts. Facts, bro. Facts, bro.
Try to fix that. They made a thing called Project Exile, which is basically giving harsh, strict penalties for people that illegally possess a gun. But the Democrats didn't like it because they said it was, significantly targeting minority communities.
All this talk about gun restrictions and gun reform, they always call it common sense gun reform, which to me doesn't seem too commonsensical.
The dude come with his own microphone? Bro, where the hell did you get a microphone? Where did you get a microphone, bro? He just walked up to him looking like daggone Tom Cruise ready to do an interview with his own microphone.
Like common sense gun reform, which to me doesn't seem too commonsensical.
And I think that the overall thing that people are trying to say is basically, common sense gun laws where, somebody who should not be able to, have a fully auto assault weapon. I think that's pretty even with the
Well, fully auto is civilians aren't getting fully auto weapons. In the Parkland shooting, the most recent case, do you think the failure was in our gun laws or the enforcement of our gun laws? Because the police had 39 times they were alerted that this kid had some issues. The FBI was given a month before, hey, this kid's going to be a school shooter. He said so. He has his guns. He's posting on social media. So I think in this case, if we had actually enforced our gun laws, we would have maybe prevented this rather than trying to not have a gun in this kid's hand.
98% of mass shootings happen in gun-free zones. The gun-free zones doesn't work. The gun regulation doesn't work. Chicago has the most amount of crime, gun violence, with the most amount of gun regulation.
What organization are you with?
I'm with Fleckus Talks.
With what?
Fleckus Talks.
What is that?
It's a YouTube. Dr. Unicorn! Dr. Unicorn is here. He's back. And everyone's sign is like, stop this now, not one more. And it's like, yeah, everyone agrees. And when it comes to actual solutions, like I'll say, oh, should we put an armed security person at schools? And they're like, what is this, like a prison? I think having armed security in schools is a good idea?
Fuck no.
No?
No.
I think having an armed presence in high schools is absolutely idiotic.
I don't think fear is a good place to learn. I personally would never want to go to a school where I had to worry about, my teacher's gun going off by accident.
And the idea of teachers having guns, it's like, do you think an 18-year-old could disarm me? I mean, I'm in pretty good shape for a 60-some-year-old.
You are. But do you think there's anyone in the schools that you work with who would be more capable with a gun?
I think that is a priority. It's just not a priority that should be there. I should be concentrating on teaching. I should be concentrating on, it's not an armed camp.
Do you think an on-site security?
She said it's not an armed camp. Listen to me. You can't have it both ways. You already seen a few times where emergency, like police and anyone could come there and stop these shootings. So at some point you gotta, and the teachers were in class with their children helpless. They couldn't do anything. The least they should be able to do in those times, the one extra tool. We all talk about, we all know that you can't do anything in school without your tools, right? Pencil, paper, pens, crayons, markers, all those things, right? And it's extremely important to you that you make sure you have all these different utensils so that the kids could have the easiest, most satisfying, fun, most productive time in school. Well, check this out. In times like these that no one wish ever happen, clearly they happen here and there. In times like these, when you close that door and you back those kids into the corner where they can't be seen or anything, you want to also have another tool. That if they do come through that, if the perpetrator does come through the door, you are right there making sure that them kids and yourself will be fine. I mean, that to me is important. And I think that with all of the fear that they have so much fear that what if a teacher gets mad at a student and just decide to shoot him? What if one of their students get mad at her and decide to take her gun and shoot the rest of the class that way? They think it's going to all get all crazy and messed up. They need to, seriously, they just need to look at the statistics and have some faith and understand that doing things the same way we've been doing them is not helping anybody.
With a gun, concealed carry is not a bad thing.
I think our schools aren't prisons, so let's stop treating them like that.
Our banks aren't prisons, our airports aren't prisons, and we have security there.
Cool. Yeah, those aren't schools now, are they?
What does that mean? That means nothing, big dog. Mr. F. Trump shirt. That means absolutely nothing, man.
Schools should be a safe zone.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's why he's saying what he's saying.
Yeah, so shouldn't we protect our schools if they want to be a safe zone? There's kids there.
We absolutely should protect our schools through good policy, not through arming people with guns in school.
But gun
Good policy. What the hell? So before somebody run up in the school, you think they're gonna read the policy? I'm coming to shoot this place up, but do you mind if someone can help me find the policy of the school? I need to find the policy. I need to. Okay, thank you. Let me read this right quick. Never mind. Could you hold this for me? It's an AR-10, AR-15, whatever you want to call it, whatever. I don't even know what it is. I don't even know what it is, but can you hold that for me? They're like, sure, why not? Go ahead and read the policy. Well, I don't know what the hell is a policy going to do, bruh. I don't know what the, okay.
People who break the laws and have guns and want to do harm to people don't follow gun laws. If it says, hey, no guns in the school, they're not going to be like, ah, crap. The armed security officer on site took him out in like 30 seconds. He was the only death.
It took him out, yeah.
Like, that's what happened. And that's like how it should go, I think.
It's just the conversation and the language on a human life is just very interesting. Like, it's just so fickle. It's just numbers.
Get out of your damn feelings, lady. We're talking about taking somebody out who deserve to be taken out because they get taken out. If they don't, then they're going to kill a bunch of innocent people. So do you care about the verbiage that's happening? I don't understand that. Taken out. Did you hear what he said about the shooting the suspect? Why would he take him out? Take him out. Well, he don't care about people. Clearly he cares about people because he wants to introduce guns to, come on, man. This is ridiculous to me. I don't, what am I missing? What am I missing?
And it's not. Like, we just need to talk about how we can change it. And maybe
to talk about changing the entire culture, it's like I'm talking about how to protect these kids on Monday. It's like if you want to talk about the gun culture in the U.S., like that's a big conversation. That's a whole different debate. And to change people's... And I want to actually solve the problem, not say, oh, people should be better, people shouldn't care about guns.
When it comes down to it, it's hit or miss. I don't think it actually makes us safer to have armed security officers.
If you're saying that people should have less guns and then the cops have the guns only and then the cops aren't running into the school, it's like, where do I
think we should have cops in schools. And, whether or not they ran into the school, I don't know. I'm not a policeman.
What do you find?
It helped in the schools I went to. I'm going to say that. It helped. It helped. Sorry, it helped. I ain't gonna say much else, but it actually helped.
And when you talk to these people, what's the common thread?
The common thread is they actually don't want dialogue.
The solution is the public doesn't need machine guns, automatic weapons.
That's illegal already.
Huh?
Machine guns are illegal already.
Assault weapons,
Assault weapons are in semi-automatic.
All right, I'm going to be going in marching now. I see where we're going.
Yeah, he's out.
It's been great.
Okay.
Have a good one, man.
I'm about to go marching now, and I see where we're going. You're just gonna tell me that I'm wrong with everything that I'm probably wrong about, and so what? Just to them, it's you're just gonna start discussing semantics. It's semantics. Well, dude, you're saying it wrong. Like what they taught you on MSNBC and CNN and Fox or whatever you're watching. Whatever media taught you what you know right now, what you think you know, they taught you wrong. That's all I'm letting you know, bro. Like next time you having this conversation, I want you to be sure you're saying the correct things. I'm saying.
He's out. You want to talk? He's out. You in general, the outfit. What's up with the outfit?
I don't talk to you, man.
I'm not talking.
My favorite sign of the day.
Yeah. So
he said, "I'm not talking." I think I just heard you talk, bro. Like if you would have did that for another 4 seconds, I would have gotten the point. You know what I mean? But you started talking.
Less hog, more Kashuv, basically.
Totally agree with that. What does that mean?
Basically, they're Kyle Kashuv and David Hogg are two of the students from Stoneman Douglas High School. And I think that Kyle Kashuv is being very productive in the fight for gun reform, and I don't think David Hogg is really... I don't think he's trying to reach across the aisle and actually make something happen. I think he's saying a lot of divisive things. There's a right and wrong way to go about the cause, I guess.
You're out here for a reason. I want to hear why you're out here.
It's the Donald Trump is worse than Hitler, girl.
Donald Trump is worse than Hitler.
All right, another Fluckus Talks in the books. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, share.
I gotta go check out the Donald Trump is worse than Hitler, girl. That's where I gotta go next. Oh man, see what a blessing. This rabbit hole is just so awesome. It just sends me to some wonderful, amazing places. I gotta go see the lady. Yo, that Donald Trump is worse than Hitler. Hey, let me tell you something. People are out there, man, making noise, bruh. Activism, yeah. I guess once you hear how much money Black Lives Matter have made, you say, oh, I didn't know that was that lucrative, so I can make money from yelling into a microphone. Yeah, damn right, I'm gonna go do it. Y'all let me know whatever y'all want me to know in the comments below, and if you have yet to hit that subscribe button, please make sure you do so on your way out the door. Once again, guys, I'm Van, and now we are all the LFR family, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video, hopefully inside the Patreon as well. Y'all have been amazing per usual. Love y'all.